What's going on, all you wild Mattel enthusiasts out there? Your favorite Barbie impersonators back here for Cinephellas. I'm Logan Myers, my good mate over there.
And I'm Ken. Hi, Ken. Hey, Barbie. That's right. We're back and we're talking about the big blockbuster, of the summer. A lot of people thought it was going to be Mission Impossible, possibly Oppenheimer, but no, Barbie comes along and blows up the box office, makes a ton of money, as you can see there next to Barbie. Hi.
Greta Gerwig's brand new film. And Bobby, hey Henry, let's go party.
Yeah. No one rests until this doll is back in a box. Even if nobody else sings along.
Humans only have one ending.
Get that Barbie!
Ideas live forever.
But in reality, we're back here to review the hit from the 90s from Aqua, Barbie Girl. And
Right.
talk about how many Grammys it went back then. Not really. That's right. We're back here tonight talking about part two, the Barbenheimer. Going on right now. Everybody's going to see these two massive blockbuster films that were both released this past weekend. Me and this guy over here got a chance to go see both of these films in the theater and had a great time with it. Two completely different films. And this one's really a good time at the movie theater.
This one's definitely vibrant, upbeat, makes you feel good, and has a great story. It could have just been a throwaway kind of kids doll movie where they, just use real humans and had them walk around the Barbie houses and around Malibu and just had an empty story. But Greta Gerwig brings her, great directing abilities and story writing along with her husband and, writer and director in his own right, Noah Baumbach. They crafted this screenplay and really full of a lot of good lessons and a good look at women in the real world, all the things that they face with the patriarchy. And you have Ryan Gosling as Ken, one of the Kens. There's a lot of Kens and Barbies in this film, and yeah, it's just very colorful, very upbeat, and very feels very cool.
Yeah, it's a very vibrant, beautiful looking movie. A lot of, sets they built, the production design, set design looked really, amazing in this film. It really draws you in, even if you're not a Barbie fan. I think the whole world they create in this is really magical. And definitely the storytelling is really fun too. I actually laughed a lot more in this movie than I thought I would.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought there was a lot to be told in the story in this, a lot of themes and messages that Greta and Noah are conveying in the script. Really great time in the movies, going to Barbie land. Barbies can be whatever they want, any job, and then having to go into the real world, it's ran by men, and there's a lot of messages about that in the film.
It's really Barbie facing an existential crisis in this movie. She's like, she starts asking questions like, do we die? What happens when we die? Why am I here? Why am I, not really doing anything but saying hi to Ken all the time and vice versa? It's looking at this fake world that they live in and wondering what's on the outside. And they get to travel into the real life, in Barbie's Barbie car. I like all the cool animation, like you mentioned, when they're driving and stuff in the background with the animation done. Very vibrant colors, a lot of pink. We have the Barbie dream houses, a lot of the classic Barbie looks, and the costumes and the houses, and a lot of great musical sequences in this movie. That made me laugh, and the musical choices were really well thought out, well planned. A lot of original ones, and then a couple well known songs mixed in. And I was most surprised by the comedy, like you mentioned, a lot of comedy in this, and a lot of smart comedy that serves the story well and fits in with the rest of the movie. There's tons of actors and actresses in this movie. Like we mentioned before, there's a lot of different Barbies. There's been a lot of different Barbie looks along the years, and they display that in the costume department and the characters. We see like the ugly Barbie, Kate McKinnon's character, kind of the one that's been,
Weird Barbie?
painted on, weird Barbie, exactly, painted on and messed with by, the mean kids. I remember being a kid and like popping off Barbie's head, and it really it does that in the story in a very fun way. It really addresses playing with Barbies growing up, if you had, sisters or if you had friends that played with Barbies. It really takes a smart look at that and really, brings it into focus and compares it to the real life.
My favorite character of the movie, of course, is Ryan Gosling as Ken, as you said earlier. A bunch of Kens and Alan, of course, played by Michael Cera. But I heard Gosling took on the role because he saw Ken face down in the sand, like a Ken doll. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to do that." So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. The introduction to Mojo Dojo Casa House that he says throughout the time. Well, the dudes hang out and kind of take over Barbie land, but he was really fantastic. He ends up going into the real world with Barbie. He kind of jumps in her back seat without her knowing about it, but she has to go back to the real world and get where she was before, because she was getting flat feet and like cellulite because she was having all these thoughts, and weird Barbie sends her on this journey to the real world. And Ken's along for the ride too, which sets up a lot of great sequences between the two actors. They're really great, and like Venice Beach and a bunch of places.
Yeah, the rollerblades, all the really bright colors they were wearing, the 80s pastel, and then they change into the cowboy outfits. Just a lot of funny comedy. And basically from the real world, Barbie ends up going into Mattel headquarters, runs into Will Ferrell, who is, the president, I guess, or the CEO of Mattel. And he basically just wants to put her back in the box. He just wants things to return to normal. Don't have Barbie ask any questions, keep it all fake. But Barbie wants more. She wants a taste of the real world. She wants to have a say. She wants to be in control for once. And it really challenges the patriarchy, and it compares it to real life, with women always, playing second fiddle to the men in charge and having to listen to their boyfriends and significant others explain things to them. And it really takes a funny approach to that and really examines that through Ken and Barbie. And, Ken sees this in the real world. So when he goes back to Barbie world, he kind of wants to take over as Ken and kind of be the man and assemble all the other Kens and really be the focus instead of Barbie.
That's right. That's where he sets up the Mojo Dojo Casa House. And it's all based on, being in the real world, which is patriarchy, where it's like horse and being a man and horses everywhere. So when he goes back to redecorate the place, it's all manned out and there's a bunch of horses everywhere, which is really funny. Just stupid stuff like that. It adds more fun to the story and the overall movie. And Gosling just really chewed up scenery in this movie.
Yeah.
I thought he was really great comedic actor,
Mm-hmm.
He just did really well in this, and funny, a lot of dance sequences. Obviously we saw him in La La Land, but he had some pretty funny dances along to the songs. A lot of the movie's like a musical, it feels like, with a lot of original songs written for this film. But Ryan Gosling just really tore it up in this movie.
Yeah, he was fun to see. He's having a great time doing it. Took it very seriously, playing this comedic role. He's a really great comedic actor. He doesn't get enough credit, and this one's going to launch him into, another level as far as comedies for sure. He really shows all he can in this movie and really gives life to Ken and with the other Kens. It's just a joy to watch. These two are having fun. And Margot Robbie being Barbie, she really displays a girl kind of lost and, really in crisis mode, wondering, what's going on and what's real, what's not, why she, has all these weird feelings. And it really examines that. And she ends up meeting with, in the Mattel world, she meets with Rhea Perlman's character, who plays like this lady that's kind of off to the side of where the CEO is, and meets her, and she kind of gives her a pep talk and, tells her to follow her dreams. And it's a really cool scene. And later on, they meet again in another cool scene. I enjoyed that. Rhea Perlman's character, seeing her as like the wise old lady at Mattel. Just a fun movie, good messages, good music, lots of laughs. And they really did a great job making this movie. They could have went just the route of, showing some toys here and kind of making it like a standard kids movie, but they really took a different approach here, made it smart, made it not only for kids, but adults. Everybody can love this movie. And Barbie's definitely a winner. And it's no surprise that this movie made a ton at the box office and will probably be the number one movie this, year.
I can't believe that. I was going in with super low expectations. And I had a damn good time with this movie. We went on Thursday night when it opened. It was a packed theater at like 4:30 in the afternoon when it opened. Just everybody was chewing it up, having a great time. Everybody was laughing in the crowd, and just a feel good movie. Well written characters, great messages in this for not just girls, for kids, adults, all around. Just a lot of great messages here you can take from this great heartfelt ending. What happens to her character and other characters in the film. Ryan Gosling, Margot Robbie, always powerhouse performances. Really enjoyed them as these characters. Never thought I would say that. It's Barbie and Ken. But yeah, a lot of great scenes in this. Production, set design, costume design was all beautiful. Score, music was top notch. And another fun time at the movie theater. Another great blockbuster, part of Barbenheimer. And Barbie was a good time. Complete opposite Oppenheimer. This one will make it feel good and want to go outside and do some dances. So that being said, I'm going to give Greta Gerwig's Barbie, now playing in theaters, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 Ryan Gosling hair pieces.
And I, too, am going to give Barbie by Greta Gerwig a 4 out of 5 Allen hair pieces.
Oh, my man Michael Cera doesn't get enough love. He's always great at playing that awkward, ridiculous character. And that's pretty much what Allen was in this, too, adding to ridiculous comedy in this film. Anyways, I want to hear from all you Barbie enthusiasts out there. What did you like about the brand new film? What didn't you like about it? Which film did you like more, this or Oppenheimer? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click subscribe. Also, check out these Mattel enthusiasts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV movie news and reviews.
The start of the Barbie universe. We're going to get plenty of spinoffs and sequels from this movie. Congratulations to everybody involved. Yes, a movie that we want to see for sure, and they'll make it for sure. It's got to be coming. Ken, we're going to see more of Ryan Gosling as Ken, the lovable airhead that he is. I love that scene where he's doing the Matchbox 20 song, Rob Thomas, push me around. It's all cheesy on the beach. They think they're like they think they're really making Barbies swoon, but in reality, the Barbies are rolling their eyes. They're like, yeah, this song does nothing for us. A funny scene. So many funny, smart scenes in this movie. Had a blast. Made a boatload of money, and it makes me want to throw on some pink sport. So thank you guys for watching our review of Barbie. We had a blast. We hope you guys do too. So until the next Cinephellas movie review, I'm Uncle Henry Hill.
And I'm Logan Robbie signing out until the next movie review. Cheers!